Ghostface killer in the motherfucking house. Lord and master killer in the motherfucking house. Ray on the shelf. Let me this boy.
Here we go. Check this shit. Yo, I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old men, so then we moved to Shaolin.
The melodies were incredible, and and some of the things that they were talking about, it's like, how the f did they even think about, C.R.E.A.M?
This is Steve Rifkin, who signed them to Loud Records. He's the owner of Loud Records. Shout out Steve Rifkin. Yeah, C.R.E.A.M. Even Charlemagne has said that C.R.E.A.M is the greatest acronym in hip hop. Cash rules everything around me. Shout out C.R.E.A.M. Not to mention, didn't they perform C.R.E.A.M at the NBA Finals with the Knicks, where they made that amazing miracle comeback where homeboy tipped the ball in at the last second, literally the last second? Yo, C.R.E.A.M, such a classic. I don't think people really understand. Cash rules everything around me. It was all a dream. What did he say? Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
Cash rules everything around me. I'm just talking about that saying. I mean, it was mind-boggling to me.
That is mind-boggling if you think about it. C.R.E.A.M, right? Everybody loves C.R.E.A.M. It could be financially, it could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be having to deal with food, or it could also be sexually. Everybody loves C.R.E.A.M. Okay? So, yeah, he's right. C.R.E.A.M, and then it's cash rules everything around me. I don't think y'all know, man. I don't think y'all hear me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so classic. That's so classic and so creative to come up with that concept of C.R.E.A.M. Let's just be honest, man. I don't think, and this is why people say, oh, the 90s is this, that, and, you gotta let it go, and this is, you gotta give the new rappers a chance. Yo, when I really sit down, and I'm glad to be having this thought process on the Wu Wednesdays. So make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the video, man. So we can get the numbers out there, get the people out there. Because like I said, man, sometimes we need to go back and we need to study our history. Like I said, I was going on so many shows and looking at so many interviews today, and y'all are talking about the same old shit. Everybody's talking about the same stuff. Yeah, some of the stuff we covered too, but we covered it yesterday. Some of the stuff I hear people talking about today, we already covered that yesterday. And I also want to say this, man. I don't care that Rihanna was freaking on A$AP Rocky and clowning Drake in her Instagram post. But not only that, they named one of their kids after Wu Tang. They named him RZA, right? Didn't they name one of their kids RZA? So yeah, man, shout out Wu Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Wu Wednesdays. But like I said, man, the point I'm making here too, when I think about this, and now that to hear them go back and speak on this really reminds me of the fact of, I don't think that there's a lot of rappers, and I think that most of us can agree on this. I don't think that there's a lot of rappers out there that are this creative anymore. There's maybe like a few, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out. Appreciate you, the one and only. Appreciate you, man. Hey, this is what I do, man. This is what I do. Drop the knowledge on the hip hop. We got to go back and we got to look at the history. We got to look up the archives. We got to look at where we came from. See, like you said before, a lot of people don't want to do their history. But thank you, though. I appreciate you, fam. Shout out, man. Thank you. I like to drop the knowledge, and I also like the fact that they spoke about the 5%ers. Half these kids out here probably don't even know about the 5%ers, man. But like I said, yeah, man, C.R.E.A.M, classic concept, classic song, one of the best rap songs ever recorded in hip hop. Yeah, those songs have timeless sounds. Exactly, man. That piano, the chorus, the RZA on the beat. Method Man on the hook. Meth on the hook is just incredible. Incredible, dude. It's literally like a sound and at a frequency that was like sent by the universe and like recorded on a reel to be able to be mass distributed to the universe, back to the universe, in front of a liquor store or restaurants with the fire coming out of the trash can to stay warm. How street is this is the essence of hip hop. That's what I'm trying to say, man. This is like, remember I don't know, for some of y'all, thank you. Yeah, man, Sonic Junkies, exactly. Facts. Men should not be wearing dresses in hip hop. That's the point that I'm making here. And now that I think about it, I don't even know if I ever want to even hear that bullshit ever again. The next time I hear somebody say some stupid shit like that, excuse my French, but the next time that I hear somebody say something dumb like that, I think we're just going get them off the call. We're going to get them off the call, right? Let's move forward. We shouldn't even be wasting time with some of these stupid takes, right? Just be like, well, that's cool that you feel that way, but you know what? It's not part of the culture. Obviously, you haven't done your history. That's why I went back and asked questions. Please name 5 rappers from the golden era. And he brought up A$AP Rocky, Method Man's part, because I mean, his hook is so phenomenal on this. But you guys got the idea now, right? You got the idea of what I'm talking about. You see the graffiti. You see the rapping. You see the somewhat of the dancing. I mean, they're not really break dancing in here, but we know RZA doing the beats and doing the DJ. We can see all of the elements of hip hop throughout this video. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I was trying to break it down to y'all earlier, that Future does not portray the elements of hip hop. You said just under 8 months. Oh yeah, you're talking about 36 Chambers going platinum? Yeah. Did we look that one up? I think we did, right? I mean, I definitely looked up Method Man. Time, when this came out, the video was actually pretty dope, and I still think the video is dope to this day.